Well, welcome back to another video. This is probably gonna be a quick video. Sorry about the wind, if you can hear that. It's been a while. So, might be wondering, I haven't posted a video in quite a while, What, I don't know I forget how long it's been. But, let's take a walk down the driveway here to the farm. And, things have changed. Yes, they have. You're sitting there wondering how. What's changed? Nothing seems to be changed. Well, except for the porch. You can see we did that a while back in October, November, and whatnot. So, we had nurses and stuff coming down here and everything. My great uncle, he passed away on March 3rd, 2020, and he left me the farm and everything. So, done all this work so far, might as well just keep doing it. Yeah, but yeah, so the summer, we'll update you on the summer and everything of 2019. The summer absolutely killed us. It just destroyed the land. Who could forget about the speed limit sign? The animals, the grass, everything. Nothing grew. The grass would not grow. I mean, we didn't know what we were gonna do. We had no water. Animals were literally like, thank God, we have a pond over there. Thank God we had that. I mean, there was nothing else for them to drink. The well had run dry, buying bottled water. Oh, and by the way, I moved down here during the summer to help take care of my great uncle, because finances and everything ran out. But that's a story for another time. But anyway, we lost a couple animals through dehydration and everything. So luckily we didn't lose the whole herd. We tried to sell them, but the guy come out here. The market was just bad. The guy was talking about like $1.50 a head. It was just insane. So, each one of them animals would be like $1.50 for every pound. So, you're looking at what, like $200 and some for just an animal. It's insane. Before we got like $3.50. So, it's freaking insane. So, yeah, the summer killed us and everything. As you can see, everything's green again, nice and beautiful green. Thank God. But the summer's right around the corner this year of 2020. And I'm kind of wondering how it's going to go this year. Because last year we had no water. This year I don't want to end up in that situation again. But I don't know. It depends on the summer. So, hadn't had a bad summer like that in a long time. So, the farmers around us, it absolutely killed them. They were over there. He went to go harvest his soybeans, and the summer pretty much just stunt their growth. The combine couldn't even pick them up. That's how low to the ground they were. So essentially, he just had to disc it into the ground again. That's a lot of time and a lot of money gone there, But yeah, real bad. So hopefully we won't have to deal with that anytime soon, but you never know. Project number 2. This building right here I'm fixing. Was fixing until my great uncle had his finances and everything ran out, and had to kind of slow down and everything, and I there taking care of him and the farm. It was kind of a tough challenge to do both at the same time. You know, he had a stroke, so he was in a wheelchair and everything, you know. Yeah, it's just a pain. But I managed to do that and work through some times and everything. But yeah, so fixing this building here, quick overview of it. You know, thing was probably like built in like the 20s or so, maybe even earlier than that. Those are actual 2x4s. And no, I'm not sitting there saying it's like 1.25 inches, an 1.5 inches, and you know, bull crap. You know, it's actual 2-inch by 4-inch boards. You know, freaking old. So they're sitting on top of those. I guess you would say joist or so. And plan is to fix this building and tear this lean-to down over here. Get rid of that wall. I mean, thought about just saving the wall, but there's no saving it because it's all lopsided. It's all over the place. So just tear down the wall, drive some posts into the ground, set them and everything, and there you go. So and there's a lot of junk around here. I gotta haul away. Yeah, Penn lost an animal over there. I think he had worms or so. I never got to able to move them. But yeah, all this farm equipment, I gotta figure out something to do with it. It's gonna stay in this field for right now. You know, some of this stuff I can use. A manure spreader over there. I want to try to put 2 new tires on it. Everything moves. I want to put 2 new tires on it. Get it rolling down the road, what not, so I can use it. But yeah, and oh, and the ducks are back. They come back every year, so always fun. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, you know. We got this old vac away seed cleaner, whatnot. You know, that's interesting story behind that. You know, pretty cool. But won't get into it today. Probably get into it later on down the road when I start restoring some of the older stuff. It runs, it works great. But yeah, this building here, you gotta fix it. Take a walk back, so to say. You can kind of see it's, you know, leaning there in the middle. It's coming down. That's an easy fix. This 2x4, and these are actual 2x4s too. 2x4 there. Put an eye bolt here, eye bolt there. Get a ratchet system, and just pull them on together, and then put a 2x4. Screw her on down. So that's the easy fix. All this stuff in here, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with it all. Some of this stuff is good. Like there's old farm equipment and stuff back in the day when they had the horses here in the 1800s and stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. I actually tried to clean out this area because I was going to make that area kind of like my workspace, you know. I didn't really get far into that last summer. I got pretty far into it, actually. I mean, actually, let's take a look in there. I actually got pretty far. Not as far as I would have liked to get, but, you know, this whole area was just slam packed with junk. It still is, but it was, I mean, you couldn't even hardly walk in here. You know, just unbelievable. So, tools, everything you could think of in here. Even old tobacco sticks back in the day when this was a tobacco farm. Yes, they farmed tobacco here. They stopped, however, it wasn't really too profitable, like most farms around here. Even my neighbor, they have like tobacco barns out of the, you know, yin yang up there. What, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them? Yeah, and they use them for storing firewood now. Well, they use one for storing firewood now, just because it's a nice option. That's what I plan on doing with mine. Well, what's left of her? That's a smokehouse there. She ain't doing too good. But Yeah, that was another project there, the old Ford Econoline van. It runs. It does, you know, it's pretty good. I got it running. The plan with this was to get it so, you know, my great uncle, you know, we could put him in there, and you know, he doesn't have, you know, he has a nice little comfortable ride where he doesn't have to get out the wheelchair, you know, and they have to try to stuff him into the car. You know, it's pretty darn good. Plan was take this on seat out right here. You know, put it somewhere in a barn, somewhere storage, you know, where it's not gonna get all screwed up. And build like 2x4s or a ramp or something, you know, put right here. That way, you know, you can put him in the van. He'll be right here, you know, you can lock his wheelchair down or so, right? You have a chair over there where, you know, somebody else could sit beside him. Change out that TV there, put an actual good TV here. I mean, this thing looks like a hearse though, you know, I'm just saying, you know, does it not? It kind of reminds me of a hearse. I don't know about you, but I think she might be broke. No, I don't know why that's like that, but let's see if she closes. I think, yeah, she closed. But yeah, she's a V8 engine. You know, I thought it was gonna be a pain to actually get to the engine, but engine's like right there next to you. Could you imagine that thing just exploding or catching on fire or something? God, freaking scary thoughts, you know. But she is beautiful. Look at her. You know, real nice. Even got a CB radio. I mean, how many vehicles could you say got a CB radio? But yeah, she moves and everything. And she shifts into gear. I even was able to find the keys. I forget where they were. I think they were in the center console or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's a project I actually still want to get on the road for another day. I mean, like I said, it only needs it runs and everything. It just needs a fuel pump, a fuel sending unit, and a fuel tank. Here comes the wind. Yeah, and then she'll run. Take a quick look at the Farmel. I have a guy who wants to come buy this. I'm not selling it because I promised my great uncle I would get this thing running one day. It's not that hard to get it running. The only reason it's not running is it was underneath there. I pulled it out here and I tried to push it back underneath. I pushed it back underneath there. Pulled it out again. Tried to do it again. You know, she was not going. So, you know, the tire come off the rim right there. I was like, no, I'm not breaking something, you know, doing more damage than good. But yeah, so plan with her is, you know, motor's locked up, unlock the motor, you know, get the engine running, you know, fix mechanical issues with it, and then make her all purty again. If that's even possible. But yeah, I got all the stuff. I got the manifold, I got the hood, I got everything on there. You know, I was taking a look at this crap. There you go. She might be a little rusted, but they move. So just the crankshaft doesn't move. And all the other parts for it to the engine and stuff is underneath there. So that's all tucked away, safe and sound. Why don't you walk around through the front and everything? Yeah, kitty. Got a little fancy crate, some other stuff here. For the meantime, my chimney was all screwed up. I don't know if I ever mentioned in that video, but I went up there with a bucket of dirt, freaking put some bricks back on there for the meantime, until I can get like some scaffolding or something to go up the side of here and tear down the chimney a little bit and build her in. I actually know masonry and carpentry skills. This is something I built. have it on concrete blocks, cinder blocks, whichever one you prefer. But she's pretty good, so she's pretty solid. I say that, she wobbles and everything, you know. This used to wobble, but it doesn't wobble as bad because I got the siding on there. I'm just trying to finish her up. So, but yeah, we had enclosed this for him, you know, a few months before he died, and back, like I said, October, November area. Framed the door in and everything. We'll take a look in there. I got a whole bunch of junk piled up in here from, you know, just going through the house. I even got chickens in here. So, I even built a fireplace. I built that over there. And yes, it does work with a fan blowing out. It's kind of redneck setup. Fun. But yeah, we built this thing for him. You know, I'm probably just gonna take all this stuff out anyway. I'm probably never gonna use it out here anyway. But yeah, I built the doorway and stuff. Put the door in and everything. She was good. He liked it out here anyway, so you know, he would go all the way over there and look out the window and everything. I'm flashing all my information to you. I'll just leave that there. But yeah, you know, it was a nice area out here, you know, for him to go out here. It was designed because when it's cold, he doesn't like to go out there in the cold. It'd be 110 degrees, he's outside. And he's like, you ready to come inside? He's like, what? You know, I say, you know, he can't talk. So he said, yes, no, that's it. Oh, well, lawnmower's done. She's done. She's done. Unless I can figure out how to fix that transmission, she ain't going nowhere. So, thought about buying a new transmission. They're actually not that much, but I could buy a used lawnmower for less. So, I mean, the engine's still good. So yeah, she's still good. I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, I'm surprised the engine hasn't blown up. This thing's never really had an oil change. How many hours? Oh well, you ain't gonna be able to see how many hours there are on the thing because the battery's not plugged up. But you know, never had an oil change, so it's overdue. Lady in charge of the finances never gave me a dime for anything down here. And you know, you go back in my earlier videos and stuff and hear me complain about her and her, you know, stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Chevy car here. That thing's a piece of junk. It's a Chevy. What do you expect? I'm going to do another video on the GM and some of the other stuff around here. But, you know, I just need to know, because the guy is interested in the Farmall. I'm not selling the Farmall. It says it's an A, it's an H. I know for certain it's an H. I got the bill of sale. Where is it, an A? I don't know, I have to go back and look at the bill of sale. 1954. Anyway, so he's interested in buying the GM. Little story with the GM. GM's done. She's done. That motor ain't turning over. Motor's locked up, in fact. So I've always had problems with the GM. She was just a piece of junk. Left and right. You know, she'd sit there and push you down to the ground and pin you, you know. Freaking beat the living crap out of you until, you know, you didn't want to do anything. So, you know, thing's a piece of junk. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Probably. I don't know though, because it's the engine. I've always had problems with the engine in this thing. I've never had any problems with transmission, axle, or anything. It's only the engine. So I'm wondering, I thought about it. It's like, it's a diesel. I'm gonna need, you know, a diesel. Because it's a GM 3500. This is the 6.5, where is it? 6.5 diesel turbo. You can barely see it on there. You think I'm lying, but so you know, she was actually a pretty good engine, but she just did not, you know, she was not having it with going. You know, I can't blame her. She's done actually pretty good up until this point. You know, it's turbocharged and everything, had a ton of horsepower. She was ready to rock and roll and go, you know, really great. She had over 200 and some thousand miles on her, so you know, she was about ready to give on up anyway. So I mean, my great uncle bought it at 237,000 miles, so he only put like 20,000 on it. You know, he hardly ever used it. He just kind of had it to get feed and stuff, and you know, haul around some farm equipment and stuff. So, but I don't know. I'm figuring on buying a Ford or something. You know, something that's not a Chevy or a GM. But this is a 1993 model. I always thought it was a 97, but it's a 93. And I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Yamaha Timberwolf, everything's down here. I have the head up there. She's down here. She's actually doing somewhat good. Had a little problem with the ignition. She will start, but I'm not starting her in this video. Just too much time. I'll have another video out tomorrow, focusing on the GM, and then sometime in the future I'll have another video out on some other stuff too. One of the nurses down here, she's got a push mower. She came down here yesterday, wanting to know if you know, I was able to probably fix it or so. So I'm like, yeah, bring it on over. I'll take a look at her. I'll tear her down, and you know, I'll see if I can fix her. So she's gonna bring it on over here when she gets the chance, and I guess I'll do a video on that too, if I can. I don't know, but yeah, I got some tomato plants here. They ain't doing too good. We had a little bit of frost last night, but yeah. Moving on. I'm almost done with the video. Lawnmower there, actually thinking about trying to get that thing running for right now. Cut the grass and whatnot. It's a piece of junk. It's a Murray. But I want to get this tractor running. The motor is locked up in this. So, but I want to get her running because she's got the front loader and everything on her. And Fords are pretty reliable. Pay no attention to whatever I was doing there. I forgot to take that off. But yeah, I cleaned out underneath here. There's oil and everything. So there's cancer on my well. I'm drinking cancer. Don't really matter. Probably gonna end up with cancer one day anyway. But so Aqualis is doing pretty good. This tractor needs a starter. Needs a starter, battery, some electrical issues and whatnot, and she'll run. Problems with her. PTO shaft is garbage. She's done. PTO shaft, she's done. She can lift and everything though, I believe. So I'm not 100% sure of that. I don't know, because there are these chains here. But I do believe she can still lift. But if she can't lift, I'll use her for towing and hauling and moving stuff around. But that's kind of a you know, look around. There's a guy supposed to be coming. He's been saying this for like months now. He's interested in buying the combine. I don't know. I might fix the combine up. Just because I might be going back to farming. You know, I've always thought about that, going back to farming, like my great uncle used to do. This was once a field with soybeans, These all were fields with soybeans and stuff. I might be going to that, but you know, I don't know right now. So yeah, but where are the rest of these? Oh, there they are. Them animals are a freaking pain. They're getting out all over the freaking place. I gotta do something with them. I've been just shooting at them with the 22 and some DeWalt nail gun powder actuated loads and stuff. People saying, oh, you shouldn't use it in your gun. I never had any problems. So as long as you clean your gun with some WD-40 or something type of really good oil. But so I guess you know, I'll see you guys in the next video. You know. Oh, and I talked about it a while back. All these bales and everything, I finally moved them up. I gotta burn that right there. You can't even see it. I'm pointing somewhere else you don't even know. I gotta burn that right there. So, but everything's doing pretty good. You know, pear tree, she's coming back to life. My apple tree over there, late bloomers, they're coming in. My apple tree right here is doing pretty good. She's actually started. She's actually starting to kind of produce some apples. So within about a month or so, I should have some apples. A month or two. I can show you. She's gonna call me a liar. Yeah, here we go. Got you an apple there. So, yeah, but you know, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be soon. Like I said, tomorrow or day after that. Depends on the internet speed and whatnot. COVID-19 screwing people up. I'm still working. People were being lazy. Whatever. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye.